guys, today I'm going to film my June favourites. Now a quick mention, I have filmed and hopefully will already be uploaded I think, a Netflix video or like a video about what I'm watching. I think I will have called it, I just filmed it a second ago, I think I will have called it What I'm Watching June, and I'm hoping to make it a monthly series. Maybe it's terrible, I just ramble about TV that I've been watching. But because my beauty favourites have kind of been taken over by that, I feel like at least half of my beauty video favourite now is kind of me talking about TV stuff. I decided that I would make it its own video. So for those of you that aren't interested and don't want to look at my video and think, oh my god, it's 25 minutes long, I thought I would make a more condensed actual beauty favourites video for you guys. So that's why it's shorter, can you believe it? I know I'm saying that in advance, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be shorter than normal. Fingers crossed. I'm confident I can do this. I'm aiming for under 10 minutes, we'll see. I have no timer. Oh my god, I've just noticed there's no timer. Okay, right, we can do it. So if you want to see my TV favourites and what I've been watching on Netflix, my recommendations and stuff, as well as one YouTuber favourite this month, which is not the same as every other month, by the way. I've actually got really back into YouTube via one YouTuber. Then you can hop over there and see that. I will link it below. But without further ado, I'm just going to kick off with two new hair favourites. Both of these are new as well. I've really tried to pick out things that, apart from maybe one thing here, things that I have discovered this month, which I don't normally do. The first is this Got To Be Oilicious. Both of these actually were mentioned in my video on Friday, which is what was it called? Short hair 5 ways. It was just like hairstyles for a bob. And both of these products were mentioned there. Dry Oil Mist, Oilicious. Really, really like this. I sent this and I was like, I'm not sure about this. It does say smooth and tangle free styles, tames frizz, instant shine, smooth and sleek. It's basically a shine spray. If you remember, there was a brand called Gliss. I think it was called a gloss. Gliss, I think it was. And I don't know if it's still around, but when I was a kid, I used to buy their shine spray, and I didn't really think about what it was, but of course it probably was an oil in a can. And you just kind of spray it like this, and it gives you kind of like a light mist of oil all over your hair, and it's so shiny. Bear in mind my hair is really, really bleached, and it's become more and more damaged the more I've like done the full head of bleach. I was warned about this. I find that highlights weren't as damaging. Over time, something has happened, and having a full head, like all of my roots done as a block blonde rather than highlights, it's much, much worse for my hair. So I'm doing something about that. I don't know what quite yet. I kind of want to go darker, not fully darker, but we'll see. But anything that makes my hair look and feel nicer is amazing. And this, once I've blow dried my hair or put whatever it is that I'm going to do with it, not normally with an updo, this is kind of a need to wash my hair updo, but not normally with something like this, but when I've kind of done it and it looks nice, something like this makes it look so, so nice. And if you are blonde, you will know the struggle of trying to get shiny hair, and that totally does it. Now this is kind of the best of both worlds. This is Bumble and Bumble's Surf Infusion, which I believe is quite a new product. It's an oil and salt infused spray for soft, sea-tossed waves with a sheen. Shake well. If you've ever tried the original one, it leaves your hair quite crispy and can really, really dry it out. Any kind of sea salt spray, any texturizer really, doesn't feel that nice in your hair. This still gives you some texture, but it's got an oil in it, and again, it makes it look so glossy and so shiny. If you've got a little bit of a natural texture to your hair, this is really, really nice. If you've tried other texture sprays, especially the original sea salt one from Bumble and Bumble, and you liked how it looked, but you didn't like how it feels, or maybe it dried out your hair, I would highly recommend this. It's so, so nice. You don't need all that much. I mean, it's an expensive product for what it is, but if it means that you don't have to heat style your hair, or if it just means that you can have a lazy day, really, really nice. And it's the drying out part of it. I don't mind so much my hair feeling a little bit crispy, but if when you wash it and dry it next, you think, oh, my hair is noticeably drier than it was previously, that's what kind of does it for me. But if I can do with just like a little spray of oil and zhuzh it up a little bit, then I'd use the Oilicious, which is cheaper. Next, this is something that I definitely have mentioned before. It's just basically a brow combo that I'm really enjoying, and it's the Makeup Revolution, and in fairness, I don't entirely use this for how it's supposed to be, but the Makeup Revolution Ultra Brow Arch and Shape. I just use the crayon end, I don't use the pen end. And I think, oh, that's not great. What did I just do? Oh no. I've ruined it. Basically, what just happened was I twisted it up and then I've squished it in the end and it's pulled like the lead, I suppose, if you know what I mean, the product out, and now it's stuck in the lid. Excellent. So I'm going to be buying another one of these, but I like that. It's a very dark colour. This is not great. It's a very, very dark colour, so I have to be very, very light with it. And then what I do is I use the spoolie end of the Archery from Soap & Glory to kind of just brush out my brows. And if I feel like I need it, then I use the crayon from this, and it's Blonde Shell, the colour, I think. Yes, it is. Then I use the crayon to kind of fill it in and give a little bit more definition and just generally a more filled in look without going too dark. So those two products together I really, really like. But it totally is the spoolie on the end of this Archery pencil that makes this the thing that I like. I have two blush favourites, very, very similar. Now, if you watched my high-end Get Ready With Me, you'll know that one of my favourite high-end products is Stereo Rose from MAC. I absolutely love it. Something that I recently discovered that is very, very similar, and I'm wearing it today, it's a little bit warmer, and the sheen is a little bit more kind of metallic than the, it's not quite as sheeny, and it's a little bit more frosty. But as a budget equivalent, a budget alternative, especially since you can't get the Stereo Rose one very often, it is a limited edition, I have this, which is Apricot Jam or Peach Party, I don't really know what the name of it is, from Soap & Glory, and it's the multicolour blush brick. And that is what it looks like. I am going to just put up, there you go, I am going to put some pictures up now that I did side by side with the what's it called, Stereo Rose, because you can kind of pick out the colours in this wheel, and if you pick out some of the paler colours, if you kind of avoid these deep, dark, brown, kind of bronzy colours, it's much less metallic and a lot more like Stereo Rose. So if you can kind of like focus on those areas with a slightly smaller brush perhaps, then it's so similar for a fraction of the cost. And then the other products that I really like, the swatches that I put up, by the way, are kind of like from different sections of the wheel. And then, of course, one of them is Stereo Rose, but I'll post below the full review of that, the comparison, because you can see a little bit better in the actual blog post. The other product is from Freedom, and it's called Pro Glow, and the colour is Pear. Really, really similar again. It's got that kind of like, what's the word? That kind of like neutrally sheen. This is a lot more sheeny, however, than the whatever it's called, the Peach Party. I'll show them side by side actually, because I wiped that one off. And it's not as bronze, but then there are different colours if you want. You see, that's Peach Party, and then that's the Pro Glow. This is kind of more subtle. So if you don't want something, this can be really quite metallic. There you go. If you go really deep in with that bronze colour, because that's definitely where the frost is heaviest. So if you want something that's like a little bit less, a little bit more subtle, not quite as sheeny as the, I wouldn't say that this is a comparison, this is a dupe at all for Stereo Rose. This is just more of a kind of a little bit of a hint of colour with a bit of a sheen, whereas this is a lot frostier. But if you want something less, you know what I'm saying. Next, I went to, with the Freedom people, I went to 4 courses they're doing now, 2-hour courses. What do I mean? 4 2-hour courses where you can kind of go and learn from David Horn at House of Glam Dolls how to do a certain look, which is really quite good. I mean, he doesn't use Freedom specifically. He has some Freedom products, and you get products from Freedom to take home with you, but it's not kind of like a sales pitch. He was definitely pushing himself and using Freedom where he felt like it was worth using it, and only using the products that he thought were worth using, rather than just kind of saying, oh, everything's amazing, which is kind of what I expected. So anyway, if you want to see that video, by the way, it's, I'll try and remember to link it down below, but it's on the Freedom channel. Oh gosh, dropped that. But as part of the kit that they gave us, I got some House of Glam Dolls lashes, which look like this. I am not a false lash kind of person. That's not because I don't like them or because I don't like them on me. I mean, I don't like real heavy ones because I've got quite hooded eyes. And whenever I say I've got quite hooded eyes, people are like, oh no, you don't. Hooded eyes is kind of, it's all relative. I haven't got the most hooded eyes, but I don't have a lot of lid space. That's part of the reason that I don't necessarily like false lashes, because I feel like I lose even more lid space there. But it's mostly down to the fact that I can't Have I already gone over 10 minutes? I think I have. It's mostly down to the fact that I can't apply them. And these are so, so easy. They are split into two. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe there. They're split kind of into two. So they're both 2 half lashes. So in each pack you get 4 lashes. So like 2 sets of lashes. And they've got kind of a flick at the corner. They are so, so easy to apply. If I can manage it, I'm going to try and film for you like a get ready with me when I go to an event next week, and I'm definitely going to apply these. If I can manage to film and apply these at the same time, that will be excellent, because I really want to show you how well they work and how easy they are. But as false lashes go, I really, really liked these, and I can't, there's very, very few false lashes that I would recommend because I'm rubbish at applying them. But for people that don't like them because of that, woo, dropping things, I think they're great. So that is it. That's everything from my beauty favourites this month. Let's hope this was a record length short video for you guys that like shorter videos. And I'll try and get it down next month. Let's beat my time. But don't forget to check out that Netflix / what I'm watching video linked below. I will try to remember to list everything for those of you that like that. And if you have any particular videos you would like to see from me, let me know. I do have kind of a list of long as my arm, and I am trying to get back into the swing of YouTube because I've been really slack in the past few months because I've just been busy with other things, and obviously the freedom videos, which I couldn't tell you about at the time, but I can tell you about now, have kind of been taking up a lot of my time, whereas I have a bit more time to myself now and a little bit more of a motivation. I'm really enjoying it again now. I think I have that YouTuber to thank, since I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos from this one person mentioned in that video. I've got that fire back. The fire. Got the YouTube fire. That should be like the thumbnail for this video. The YouTube fire. Okay, I'm gonna go now because it's got weird. But I'll see you next time. Bye!
I did quack quack there, I did quack quack there. Here, quack here, quack everywhere, quack 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 quack.